So where you have the black star was the office of the president. See the black star there? The office of the president. Used by all the presidents except one. So now apart from John Mahama and Nana Akufo-Addo, they wouldn't use this castle at all. There was this particular president who wouldn't use that part, but used the castle. He chose a different office for 19 good years. You want to guess? Jerry John Rawlings. Okay, so now let's go to the office of Jerry John Rawlings, and I will tell you its reason for using that. You don't have access to that.
Jerry John Rawlings.
Ask questions. Where your dogs?
So now this is the office of our former president, Jerry John Rawlings, for 19 good years. Okay, so first part as a military dictator, and 1992 he became a civilian president. That was the last 8 years of his rule. Okay, so his reason for using this office was because he knew definitely that there were going to be attacks on him because he came into power through coup d'etat twice. Alright, so now, in order to be more vigilant and to have a good view, he chose this part of the office, built in 1921 by Sir Gordon Goldsberg. So now from the window, Rawlings was able to see all the way from here to the Independence Square and beyond. Can you see? More black star.
Yeah.
So those who do the Independence Square, just try and see the black star.
I see.
You can see. So now, from the gardens, the trees at the garden were very short. So he was able to see the Oxford Street and part of Osu Town. And this enabled him to see everything coming. So due to this, he was able to stop 14 attacks on him right here in this office. Okay. And on his door, he was having this special law imported from the United States of America. An electronic law wired all the way from here to somewhere. On his table, on his desk there, was only one operating it. So if he doesn't want to see anyone, he's sorry, there's no way he's going to open it for you. Okay, so that's the little I will tell you about him for now. Now, whenever these enslaved were brought in, they will be lined up over here in case they are wearing anything at all which I doubt. They will have to be stripped naked, both male and females, for every part of their bodies to be well inspected before being exchanged. The Europeans were making sure that these enslaved were free from diseases and sicknesses. Okay, so now after exchanging them, they will have to put a brand on them. They have to brand them, okay, to show ownership. There were a lot of slave merchants around. So here, you have to use a very hot metal with the names or symbols or the initial of these slave merchants. So whenever it's red hot, it will be stamped with these metals. Then from there, taken to the dungeons. We have a lot of them here. Okay, so we'll visit this and I'll take you to another one.
So guys, we're entering slave dungeons. Oh, it's dark. Guys, it's dark in here, and this is exactly how the dungeons used to be, with the slaves in the dark. So I'll just let you listen to the story in the dark.
This was one of the slave dungeons where some of these enslaved were kept, waiting for the ship to arrive and transport them to America. In short, Caribbean, Brazil. So now, America. So now, they could be in there for minimum of 3 weeks and maximum of 3 months, sometimes 6 months, still waiting for the ship to arrive. And again, when the Danes were building the castle, the Denmarks, when they were building the castle, these dungeons were not purposely built as dungeons. They were built as storerooms where they were storing their imported items. So in here, we call it the new point. They were storing their wines or their alcohol for both the inner chamber and the outer one. But of course, other storerooms are converted into dungeons. So they also converted these into dungeons. So the first part where we are was converted to female dungeon. And because they were females, the inner chamber was used as a washroom for them, or their toilet. And where there would be water once in a while for them to wash their bodies. But the slave trade was the most lucrative trade at that time. So now, every blessed day, there were new enslaved being brought in. So they still have, they needed more places for the enslaved to be kept. So now the females were moved from here to the inner chamber, and males were kept here. Not only these 2 chambers, we have others. So males were kept here, and the numbers increased. At first, it used to be 50 females. So now the numbers increased from 50 to over 100. So let's say 150 females in there, 150 males in there. So let's just imagine our numbers the moment. Look at how is this problem. And if they ask all of us to bring our mattresses, even student mattress here right now, it will be a trouble. And the heat will be or the heat. So I tried bringing in 80 students in here. It was so terrible. Okay. And this was their source of light and ventilation. That's why it's dark in here. And over here, they could also open it where they could also enjoy fresh air and light from. But whenever they open it, they used to position a guard who used to be a Danish man, just to watch the activities of kids enslaved down here. Later, they realized that they could not understand the language of the enslaved. So a Ghana was positioned there to just watch them and listen to their conversations. Alright. So though the locals or the enslaved were not speaking the same language, at least they will be having an idea in case they are planning an escape. So you have to go and report it to the commander. Okay. So once in a while they will be sent outside to the courtyard to be fed. They were given little food and water. The food was meant to sustain them, to keep them alive and not to make them strong. Okay. So they will be brought back in there, no toilets, no washroom. Everything has to be done inside the dungeon. So if you want to go to the toilet, do it in there. If you want to vomit, no, of course, females, they will probably menstruate, or then they don't menstruate. Huh? They do?
Yeah.
They do. Okay, so I've been thinking about it. I didn't know when I was infected. Just kidding. So now everything has to be done inside the dungeon. Due to this, some of them will fall sick, some will die, and it could take about 3 days before they come for these dead bodies. Okay, and it was a terrible experience for them. So now, whenever the ship arrived, waiting for them at the sea, all these enslaved will be brought out from the dungeons, and we'll have to go or leave the castle through a door or a gate called the Gate of No Return. As some of you have seen at the Arena Castle and Cape Coast Castle. What we have here is bigger than what we have at Cape Coast Castle. You know, at Cape Coast Castle is very small. Mommy, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
So with that, do you think you can go through it? No, mommy can't go through it. Those who have not been there. So small. And with that, you have to go sideways. So the enslaved, the men were the built ones, the strong ones were taken. So now there's no way they can go through that gate. So now they have to stab them. They intentionally stab them for them to be thin until they will be able to go through the door of no return. So if they die in the process, then so great. But they will stab them for weeks, sometimes months, before they will be able. So that's why I say once in a while they give them food. And again, because they were strong, they need to be broken down both mentally and physically. So when you are starving, you are not strong. So they can't retaliate. And again, because they don't also know when they were going to, that was a mental torture to this estate. So now we'll take you to the gate of no return. We have another dungeon outside there, which I will take you into.
So guys, we are going to the next slave dungeon where the slaves were kept. I think this one is underground.
Okay, but if you are okay, hello? Are you ready for this? Let's do this together.
You can use the light.
Yeah, there's a flashlight. There's one waiting for you there. But before we can actually see clearly, we need about.
Guys, so we are descending into the dungeon.
Two people can walk this staircase together. Should be one after the other.
As you can see, we are descending already. So you see now, the deeper down we go, the narrower the walkway, because it had to be one person or two people passing through.
Watch your steps. So come closer. So those coming in there. So use the lamp to look at them. Alright, so this happens to be the source of light and ventilation here. That's why it's very dark and hot in there. For the enslaved kept inside this dungeon, not where you are standing, rather this one. So you come closer one after the other. In there, females were kept 80 to 100, over 100 sometimes. You see, they can't stand, they will have to sit or squat. And if you want to enter, please watch your head.
Go back home. Blah.
Charles.
Charles
the cameraman.
Yes. Charles.
You want to enter the
Okay, we'll go here now. I ain't coming together.
so much.
Guys, it's so dark and stuffy in here. I can only imagine how these people survived in here. No wonder we are told that a lot of them actually died because this is where they were kept. It's very stuffy, as you can see. I'm perspiring already.
All right. Okay, so the rescue. So please watch your back. So imagine yourself being inside there, with no light, with little food and water, with lots of human waste. Let me use that word. So just imagine how it's going to feel. So now let's go to the second one. So still watch out for your head.
So how long would they stay there? They were waiting to be shipped out?
Minimum of 3 days, maximum of 3 months, sometimes 6 months.
Even in those, wow.
All right, so we can all enter. So if you want to enter, all of us are going. This one, not one after the other. We are going. We are going. So everybody
Guys, this is terrible.
So now let's occupy the room. It's enough what can take over 100 people, we are less than that, so let's use it. And so please watch out for your head. Already you can feel the heat. All right, so are those, can you just do a favor of taking off your flashlight for some few seconds? And your screen light too. The screen light also counts in here. Every light off now? Slave, it will take a while before they will come for it. You know, the moment a person died,
to decay.
So a whole lot. Only God knows how they survived it. But some of them still, a whole lot died, but some survived it. And now, so whenever the slave ship now arrive at the sea, they all will be taken through the gate of no return. And due to the darkness, some of them got blind. It affected their sight. So now we are free to go out. We are not slaves.
It's not funny.
No, mostly when you have these African Americans in there,
And they will weep, man.
you break
It's
them
not
down,
funny.
always cry.
We're not laughing at the fact. Relax,
It was
relax.
such a horrible experience.
Abolished. We still have some Europeans engaging in it, so it became illegal. So now let's say, what's it called? Rista was, should I call him the prominent slave merchant? So now his house is in Osu here, 2 miles away. So they constructed this underground tunnel to link to his house. So instead of bringing the slaves in here, the slaves in here, no, it's illegal. So now they were smuggled into the castle using that underground tunnel. They'll be taken to Rista's house, and from his house they will enter, okay, and come in from that exit there. So Ghana experienced earthquake one, which affected the what's it called? The castle. So it affected this part. That's why this is a new material. Somebody asked me earlier on that. This look new. Yeah, it's because of that. So they have to build it again and maintain the size of the dungeons, the height. So that's why you can't hear or sense the original stench of it. You know, when you go to, I think, a Nene Cape, you still feel it. They won't usher for to smell their presence there. Okay. So, thank you very much. Thank you.
Right, so this is the back of the castle, and there is the
So now come closer.
Atlantic Ocean.
So now I will tell you about this. The down for the first. Where's the gauge of the one first? All right now. So now the gate of no return. Why was it even called the gate of no return? You know definitely the moment went out from this gate, it's farewell to them. It's goodbye. So now, I don't know about what you were told at Emena Castle and People's Castle, but for this castle, due to the nature of this shore, it was too difficult for the slave ship to come closer. So it's always about 2 miles away from the shore, so always on the sea, waiting for them. So they were using the local boat, the smaller boat, to transport this enslaved. And they were smaller than the one we're having now. Okay. So now to prevent the enslaved from escaping at the shore here, they were chained together in 6 with 1 chain. So 6 enslaved, 1 ready from the neck. And now most of these enslaved were from the interior part of the country. as far as the northern part to Burkina Faso. The biggest slave market in Ghana is at Salaga, in the northern part of this country. No, they didn't get to see this European as early as well. So people were going as far to that part, attacking them, bringing them. They were called slave raiders. But it started with the chiefs selling their subjects. Then slavery has been there before the Europeans even arrived here. Now, according to the Bible, even Joseph was sold into slavery. Slavery has been done here, but there was no trade to it. It was when the Europeans arrived that the trade started. When one town or one tribe fights with other, in order to get more territory, and they become your, should I call slaves, by your subjects. Even though they are still in their town, but they are afraid of you because you are more powerful than them. So in terms of ritual, you go there and pick those you want to look for your ritual. In case you need people to work in your farm, you go there, you take them, they work for you. But now when the Europeans arrived and they said they will need people who work in the plantation. So now the chiefs were told, so if you give me this, I will give you that in return. Then it started with that. And they saw that it was a lucrative trade. So that they were taking their subject. For instance, the Akwemus. The Akwemus were very powerful. They were the wall of this coastal area. Even the Gans, the local people of Accra, were afraid of them. So now Akwemus were just fighting with the neighboring towns, taking them, selling them into slavery. So until these towns were able to fight back, so now they fought against Akwemus, and about 90% of them were sold into slavery. Akwemus, that's why they are very prized. But then they were very, very powerful. So the Akwemus, very good. And Asimeni seized the castle from Akwemus. Yeah. So there was a time the Akwemus even seized the castle. So this was to tell you how powerful they were. They seized the castle from the gate in 1690. And by the name Asimeni. Okay. So maybe I should go. But those who missed the part of the history, somewhere 1693 or before then, the Gans were the middlemen between the Europeans and the local traders. So later they have realized that there were these people, foreigners, and they saw that there was a trade going on because there were some locals traveling all the way from the southern part coming here to trade with the Europeans. So now the Akwemus were collecting tolls from these travelers. So now the Gans went to them and told them, no, it won't be fair if we are collecting a toll from them. So now let's say they are taking maybe 10 pounds from them. So why don't you guys reduce like 2 pounds? So like that, they became friends with the Gans. Alright. And Gans were allowing the Akwemus to come here to learn the trade. So for them, for the bond to be tight, the Akwemus gave part of their royals, females, into marriage. So now they have collaboration. They could marry from each other. But now Akwemus, one thing about them is they don't like to be a subject. They always want to be on top. Alright, it's in their game. So they always want to be in charge. Now they were having the intention of taking over the trade, both from the Gans and from the Europeans. Why should the Europeans rule over us? And what happened was there was a fight. Maybe that you know much about that. There was a fight, a conflict between the Akwemus and the Gans. So now they were enemies instead of friends. So now the Akwemus now see this part as their own land. So now they became the warlord of the coastal area.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. It's emotionally draining, guys, to just be on this tour and to see all that the ancestors had to experience, not out of their will, but because they were forced into experiencing it. The dungeons were stuffy. were literally sweating inside. We could barely fit in there, but we were told that hundreds and hundreds of them were kept in those dungeons. I mean, there can be no other inhumane treatment other than what our ancestors had experienced. But the good thing is the ancestors are coming back in the form of our African American brothers and sisters who are returning back to Ghana in the year of return. So welcome back home to all of our brothers and sisters who are coming back. Feel back home. This is your home. You are welcome back. Make yourself comfortable and know that this is where your roots are from. You are welcome here any day, anytime. Come back, live here, establish yourselves here, and we are one. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.